speaking of herbal products, you mentioned, um, a lot of them, whether they're sold at health food stores or big box stores, if somebody's going out to purchase a supplement, what do they need to know in terms of either safety, potential toxicity, anything along those lines? What are some things that you could give for advice?
I think that in general, and this is a general statement, that dietary supplements are one of the safest categories of consumer products. If you look at adverse event reports, for example, that are, and just reports in general, to the poison control centers, there were no deaths to my knowledge until this, I think maybe last year, 2013. Prior to that, no deaths attributed for 3 or 4 years to any dietary supplement whatsoever in the American Association of Poison Control Centers database. I'm not yet sure about 2013 because we're having this interview right now in January of 14, and we don't know what the data are. And there have been some, quote, dietary supplements that have been linked to some deaths, but they are truly not dietary supplements in the true sense of the word. They are pre-workout sports supplements, and in some cases these products have contained the ones that have been problematic, and they've been removed from the market by the Food and Drug Administration, some of these, because they have ingredients in them that are like amphetamine-like ingredients that are like stimulants for pre-workout. And in some cases these ingredients were not ever passed by the Food and Drug Administration for their safety as new dietary ingredients, which is required by the dietary supplement law. So in that sense, these products were either technically illegal and contained ingredients that the manufacturers were relying on for their primary activity, ingredients that had not been approved or even reviewed by the FDA for their safety as required by law. Any new dietary ingredient, that's a term of art, new dietary ingredient has to be reviewed by the Food and Drug Administration. A new dietary ingredient is defined as an ingredient that has entered the food supplier as a dietary supplement since October 14th, 1994, 20 years ago, almost from the time that we're talking, as part of the Dietary Supplement Act requirement that at least new ingredients coming on the market, at least the FDA has a chance to look at the safety, and the manufacturer who proposes, before they market the product, proposes to introduce it, they have a safety dossier that the FDA can look at and say yes or no. So there have been some safety problems associated with some of these products that are these workout supplements. But again, these are very problematic, and some of them have been removed from the market that contain certain problematic ingredients. In general, however, most of the herbal supplements that are found in the marketplace in North America have come down to us through the laboratory of human experience. These are not new ingredients, although there may be new formulations, new types of extracts and new concentrations of extracts, new standardization to certain chemical compounds in a various extract for a variety of reasons. And in general, these products are relatively safe, and there's very few adverse effects, serious adverse effects reported on these. Whether the reporting mechanism is inadequate and there needs to be better reporting, which is probably the case. I mean, to be honest, we probably need better reporting mechanisms, but people need to be reporting, which is the law now. Any serious adverse event must be reported by the company within 15 working days to the Food and Drug Administration. That's a law that the industry supported, along with the over-the-counter drug industry a number of years ago, to help ensure the safety of these products. But in general, when you consider the billions of doses or units that people take, capsules, extracts, tablets, etc., people take in North America and around the world, these products are generally safe. And there's always an exception. And exceptions could be people have sensitivities, people have allergies, or something that's improperly manufactured or somehow adulterated with something that isn't on the label. And these are problematic issues that sometimes are at the basis of some of the adverse reports we have. So that sometimes it's not the right product or not the right ingredient in the product because somebody either made a mistake or that somebody actually intentionally adulterated something, which is a problem too.